Hey guys, Jim back. I'm gonna do a video of all my recent CD pickups in recent times. Now, all these CDs you're about to see, I got from Beat Goes On, which is a used CD DVD outlet in Ontario, Canada. I think they're only in Ontario, I believe. They're a franchise store, but they're only in Ontario. I got some from Beat Goes On, yard sales, flea markets, Kijiji, which is the Canadian version of Craigslist, which is Craigslist is in the States. We have Kijiji here in Canada. All my pickups from all them places. I wanted to show you these because I haven't never shown any CDs on my YouTube channel. So these are all the CDs that I picked up recently, like in the last few months, from last year and this year so far. So anyways, let's get into it and I'll show you all the CDs I got. There ain't in no particular power we're just going to start, so we're just going to start. So the first one up was the Essential Jimi Hendrix volumes, 1 and 2. Now this one was a bit pricey because it was $20, because A, it's because it's Jimi Hendrix, his stuff's always more, because he's so popular, and plus it's like 2 volumes of all of his stuff. But I ended up getting it for free because my Beat Goes On stamp card was free, so I didn't pay anything for this album. And it comes with all of his best stuff, like Are You Experienced, Purple Haze, of course, Hey Joe, Firefox, You Lady, Little Wing, Castles Made of Sand, Voodoo Child, Slate Return, Easy Rider, Wild Thing, All Along the Watchtower, Machine Gun, The Star Spangled Banner, Gloria, House Burning Down, Room Full of Mirrors. Like, it's got everything you could pretty well want of Hendrix. So that's Jimi Hendrix. You can check out that at the Beat Goes On. Here's another one from the Beat Goes On. The Beatles live at the BBC, which has them covering a whole whack of songs. This is all their stuff live from the BBC, like Carol. Around them covering some Chuck Berry stuff, like Johnny B. Good, Memphis, Tennessee. I know the Beatles were heavily influenced by Chuck. They were heavily influenced by Chuck Berry. Sweet Little 16. There's a lot of Chuck Berry covers on here. Beethoven, it's the Beatles doing all that. Next one. You Missy. Next one, Albert King and Stevie Ray Vaughan in session. This is a great album. I've listened to this a bunch. I'm a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan, huge Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. 2 of my favorite guitar players of all time. I love them guys. I have a lot of CDs of them in my collection. There's him and Albert King live. This album was actually recorded in Hamilton, Ontario. It tells you on the back here. Where did I read? It's either on the back here or it's on the inside of the slip. But yeah, this was recorded in Hamilton, Ontario, this album, which is not really close to where I live. Got another Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble 2 recorded live. It's got like Voodoo Child, Slate Return, Texas Flood, Willie the Wimp, Pride and Joy. That's a good Stevie Ray Vaughan album. Well, that's all their live stuff. Amanda Marshall, which has Let It Rain. This was a really big album when it came out in '95 right here. Sheryl Crow. Now what album is this? Which one is this, Sheryl Crow? Which songs are on here again? I don't know. But anyway, this is one of the Sheryl Crow albums. Another Hendrix one. This is Jimi Hendrix Axis Wall is Love, which is probably my favorite Hendrix album. I love this album. This is just a fantastic album. Right here, Jimmy. Another Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble, Greatest Hits. Next, we got Mamas and the Papas, 20th Century Masters. This has like all their the 2 most popular songs, like California Dreamin', Monday, Monday. Dream a Little Dream of Me, which I think was the cover that they did. I don't think they do the original of that song. I don't think Dream a Little Dream. I think that was a cover, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, 20th Century Mamas and the Papas, good CD. Next, we got B.B. King live at the Regal. This is probably one of his best live stuff. This has got like Sweet Little Angel on it. Every Day I Have the Blues. This is just a fantastic blues album. One of the best blues albums ever made. This was a great album from B.B. King. Legendary B.B. King. One of my all-time favorite guitar players. B.B. King. Love listening to B.B. play. Awesome album. Next, we got some Benny Goodman. Now, you'll notice with me, I have a lot of different tastes in music. Like a lot of different music, a lot of different eras of music and stuff. You'll notice that with me. There's big bands, Benny Goodman. This has like, Sing, Sing, Sing on it, which is probably his most famous song. That's a good CD, Benny Goodman. Next, we got the who's better, who's the best, which has like a lot of the like best, like My Generation, Happy Jack, I Can See for Miles, Who Are You, Won't Get Fooled Again, Magic Boss, I Can Explain, Pinball Wizard, Baba O'Reilly. Next, we got Jimi Hendrix at the BBC sessions. This is all the stuff he did at the BBC recordings. It's got like some more of his like rare stuff, like I'm Your Hoochie Coochie Man, which is obviously a Muddy Waters cover. It's got him covering Hound Dog, which was originally done by Big Mama Thornton, who was an old bluesman woman. Not done by Elvis Presley. A lot of people think Elvis Presley did the original Hound Dog, but it was actually Big Mama Thornton. That's when Hendrix covers more of his Big Mama Thornton version. Then you got Purple Haze. It's got two different versions of Purple Haze in here. The one that has like the radio version of Purple Haze when it first came out, and it's got like Driving South. Just much more of his rarer stuff that he recorded live at the BBC. So that's a good album. Another Stevie Ray Vaughan one. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan Double Trouble, Texas Flood. Now this one came with some bonus tracks. Like Mary Had a Little Lamb Live, Wham Life, like originally just Pride and Joy, Love Sick Brew, Texas Flood, and stuff like that. That's also another good Stevie Ray Vaughan album. Next, we got the Sundays Blind, which has that song Wild Horses, or cover the Rolling Stones version. I actually prefer this one. I like the sound of this version of Wild Horses better. It's really got like that really like 90s, like grungy, how would you explain it? Like grungy meets Spice Girls type sound or something. Like if you listen to it, you know what I mean. It's got that like really 90s sound to it. I really prefer their version of Wild Horses better than I do Rolling Stones. But yeah, this is the Sundays Blind, which came out. What year did this one come out? 1992. Next, we got another Stevie Ray Vaughan album, Couldn't Stand the Weather. Another really good album of Stevie Ray Vaughan. Next, we got Natalie, I'm not even going to try to say her last name. I probably won't even pronounce it correctly. But she's the one that does that song, Torn. That one that was really big in the 90s called Torn. That's on this album. I got this from The Beat Goes On as well. Next, we got Hank Williams Sr., 40 Greatest Hits. Now, I'm a huge fan of old school country. Like Hank Williams Sr., I prefer Hank Williams Sr. Like a lot of the old countries from like the 40s and 50s. I really like the really old country music, the Carter Family, than I do modern country. I do listen to a little bit of modern country, but I'm more of like a really old school fan of country music. This has like Moving On Over. It has like Hey, Good Looking, Your Cheating Heart, Love Sick Blues, like all of his best stuff that you would want of Hank Williams Sr. Next, you got Metallica's debut, Kill 'Em All, which I think was their first album that they released after the EP album. It comes with like Whiplash on it, which is like one of their heaviest songs they ever did. I think everybody loves this Metallica album, Kill 'Em All. Good Metallica album. Next, we have Foo Fighters. I'm going to try to get through this a little bit faster, guys, because I don't want this video to be too long, because it'll take forever to upload it, so I'm going to kind of skim through these a lot quicker now. We got Foo Fighters' Greatest Hits, which has Everlong, fantastic song, love that song. John Mayer, Heavier Things, what had, that song, Daughters. Keep Your Daughters, good song. Then we got 1961. These are the old ones that were released by, Time Life. These were been out of print for years. The old Time Life rock and roll era of the 50s and 60s. There's 1961. Got Johnny the Bird Parker's Greatest Hits. Got Blues Hits, 3 CD set. It comes with a lot of old blues, like I think Robert Johnson's on here. All kinds of really old stuff. Billie Holiday. This is kind of like jazz. I don't think we can consider Billie Holiday blues. She's more jazz. This is like mixture of blues and jazz. Really good set. Okay, next we got Howlin' Wolf Live London Sessions. Really good CD. Got that at The Beat Goes On. Got Tuesday's Child, Amanda Marshall. Good album. That was her debut, I believe. You got 1968 Classic Rock, which has Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. Rock and Roll Era, 1964. 1959. 1957, 1958. You got Queen's Greatest Hits, which has all their best hits. Jim Croce, which has like Bad Bad Leroy Brown on it. You got Bruce Springsteen's Greatest Hits. Sheryl Crow, Come On. 1956, Time Life. Time Life 54, 55, Rock and Roll. You got Chuck Berry on the front there in the car. That's a pretty cool cover. You got the Beatles, Please Please Help Me with Twist and Shout on it. Neil Young, Harvest, good album. Then you got these two double Beatles CD albums. The Beatles 67 through 70, and then the Beatles early days, 62 through 66, where they were more like short hair, clean cut shaving. The other ones were more when they were like in their hippie era. The other ones more early 60s Beatles. And then they still got a few stocks. Let's try to do this really quick, guys. There's Best of Van Halen, Volume 1. Shania Twain's Greatest Hits. Wilson Pickett's Greatest Hits. Now, a lot of these came from that box that I bought off that guy from Kikiji. He had a whole bunch of CDs and DVDs for sale. I paid $40 for like 4 boxes full of movies and CDs. And a lot of these CDs were in there. Best of Bare Naked Ladies, Benny King, Stand By Me. Best of Barry White's Greatest Hits, Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits, Tina Turner, Still Sealed. Best of BTO. I'm really kind of skimming through these fast. I don't want this video to be too long. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, their best album they ever did. The Shirelles. Tom Jones and Albert Humperdinck. Merry Christmas, all the best of Bing Crosby. Alabama. Now some of these my mom gave me when she was cleaning her CDs out. Ones that she didn't want anymore. Alabama, you know, Shut Your Mouth. That song's on here. Diana Carter has that one song on there I like called, was it Wine Something? What's the name of that song? Strawberry Wine, You're 17 or whatever. Yeah, Strawberry Wine. Got some Brooks and Dunn, Patty Loveless. Rolling Stones, 40 Licks. American Graffiti soundtrack, you know, from the American Graffiti movie. That's got like a lot of 50s stuff on it that I love. I love 50s rock and roll. Original Oldies, Volume 1. Volume 2. And Volume 3. Then you got Tragically Hip. Shaggy. Aerosmith Big Ones. Got some Beck, Jeff Beck. Another Brooks and Dunn. More Brooks and Dunn. Steve Wariner, I love that song, Holes in the Floor of Heaven. That one's on here. More Patty Loveless. Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, Greatest Hits. McClockton, whatever. Nazareth's Greatest Hits. AC/DC, Back in Black, best album they ever did. The Joshua, yeah, this is you too. The Joshua Tree, really good 80s album. Supertramp. The Everly Brothers, best of the Everly Brothers, best of ZZ Top. Steve Miller Band's Greatest Hits, love Steve Miller Band. Hootie and the Blowfish, Bryan Adams. Shania Twain. The best of the 80s, I Want Candy. The Grassroots. Bob Seger. Golden Earring. Foreigner. Best of the Doobie Brothers. Best of the Cars. Best of Leonard Skinner. Queen's Greatest Hits, another different Queen's Greatest Hits album than the one I had, the other one. Linda Ronstadt. REO Speedwagon, Best of REO Speedwagon, Billy Idol, Boston, and the Best of Loverboy. So that's all the CDs I got in recently, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to go through all them CDs and show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I might come back tomorrow with another video if I have something I want to do, but I wanted to definitely do this video today for something different, showing you all the CDs I picked up recently, in recent times. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys all in my next one. Say goodbye, Missy. There's my old hound dog, Missy. Look at her. Say goodbye, Missy. Anyways, guys, take care. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.